You've arrived. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Brian Giannoni. Welcome to my channel. This is a makeup channel, obviously. You're here for that, so apologize for the last video being hella long. My apologies about that. It was like 40 minutes. Y'all did not need to suffer through that, but if you did, bless your heart and soul. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Today's we're just going to do a natural glam look. We're going to do something a lot less covered, something that'll appeal to a lot more people. Yeah. So if you want to see this face be transformed from this to this face, go ahead and keep on watching. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our foundation, of course. I already have moisturized and primed my face. I use the Equate Beauty. It's like the knockoff Walmart brand moisturizer. And I use the Wet n Wild water primer, the Focus, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. Give me a sec here. So on a Morphe M439, I'm taking my Makeup Forever R260 foundation. I'm just going to go ahead and buff it in. Oh, it's my first time using a brush, too. So this is going to be interesting. Definitely a lot more coverage, though, for sure. Ooh, for sure. So in order to keep this video a lot shorter than the last one, I'm going to do like half of the things I do, like half my face on camera and other face off. So that's not super long. I don't have the best editing skills in the world. So until I get there, we're just gonna have to wait it out. So, but yeah, you know, buffing. These are brand new brushes I also bought yesterday at Ulta, and honestly, really glad I bought them in store as opposed to buying online, because that way I save shipping, I save the tax in California, which is hella expensive, and also it's just like way more convenient to go into a store and buy them. So you get the point of buffing a foundation out. I'm gonna finish buffing it off camera, and I'll be right back. Just a quick tip on buffing your foundation. I don't like to pump it in to the brush. I like to dab it on the back of my hand and tap into it gently. So that way you're not like putting all the product into the brush. Even though it's synthetic bristle brush, you do want to make sure you're not pushing the product all the way into the brush and you're losing it. And also alter the ability of the blending brush itself. So you just want to make sure that you're pumping it onto the back of your hand. It's a gentler technique for the brush. And also, this brush is fucking amazing. Like, Kabuki brushes for life. Hashtag Kabuki. Really. For reals. Foundation is all buffed and ready to go. We're going to move on with our concealer. I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is the R30 shade. It's a perfect shade, actually, for me. Actually perfect. Obviously, I want to go ahead and take it on a flat top concealer brush. Most people like to use a beauty blender. I've started to prefer this just because that way I can use my buffing brush again. I can use a sponge still, but I can still use my buffing brush just to give it that seamless blended look. So I'm going to go ahead and place it in all the spots I want it and blend it out with a sponge. Concealer's all on the face, so just go ahead and take our sponge and blend it out real quick. Nothing wrong with using a beauty blender every once in a while. Sometimes I prefer the feel of a beauty blender. I don't know. I just feel the nice pounce on my face, and I'm like, that's right. That's a good feeling. You know, some things just feel good, you know? Sex, chocolate, beauty blenders, all feels good, right? Oh boy. Alright, so then I'm just going to go ahead and take my buffing brush just over the concealer. We're going to go ahead and buff it out. It looks nice and blended so that we don't see those nasty ass bags that I got going on, because let's be real. They rough. Here. Yeah. That's that. Much better, BBs. So we're gonna go ahead and get my powder out. The e.l.f. setting powder. This is more of a luminous finish powder because I do own a lot of matte products. I did want something that's not gonna make me look crusty dusty matte. So I'm just gonna take my little setting brush, powder brush, throw it on there real quick. Make sure you're tapping it off too so you don't get too much powder, or you don't get it in your eye too. Looks a lot better if it's a little bit dewier than usual and smooth, rather crusty dusty, but like flat, you know what I mean? I'd rather have that look instead of having like super mattified and stuff, but like I'd rather be smooth and a little bit dewy. Just my personal opinion. So while we are letting our under eye bake a little bit just so that it stays on, we're going to go ahead and start our contour. We're going to start from the top left corner right here and draw to our bottom left corner of our lip. And that's really extra, but like I still like to be contoured. It doesn't matter, you know? So we're just going to go ahead and start right up in here with our stick. And draw across. It's really gonna give us that regal look going on. I'm gonna go across here. We gotta look contour as fuck today. We look contour as fuck every day, let's be real. I'm still gonna do a second shade of contour on my nose, probably on my cheekbones as well. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. We're gonna go on the jawline. That's where I use most of my contour product, because like my hair, oh my god, my face hair, literally it'll get caught into the face hairs. I don't know if girls have to deal with this, but like guys know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna go ahead and get my contouring brush out. And this is the Morphe M459. It's a cream contour brush. So you either have two options with your contour. You can blend up, which will give you that very regal, lifted look, or you can blend down, which will give you a more masculine, sunken in look, kind of like Angelina Jolie. So it's like James Charles, Angelina Jolie. I'm kind of already have that masculine shape built into my face. I already have that contoured face, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start blending down. Last video, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier eye crayon to get that second shade of contour out. If I could get it out. Oh dear. Oh, bloopers. I'm back with that second shade of contour. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier eye crayon, and it's really down to the bone, really a used product. Like I'm all the way at max extension for the crayon. I'm just going to take it real gentle. I don't want to put too much contour on. This is a natural look, but I still want to look extra. I don't know. You know what I mean. You know what I'm going for here. It's a drag queen thing. You'll get it later, if not. I'm just going to take that and apply. I take that same Morphe M459, blend it out. Looking, okay, it kind of did it. Look at that. That's a nice and snatched nose. So I'm going to go ahead and get my setting powder back out with my sponger. I'm going to wipe on that powder. Get some more on there. You know, bake to face. Bake it to bake. Baking soda. You know that song? It's like that. I got baking soda. It's like making pancakes or something like that. So, I don't know. It's some YouTube thing, but it's supposed to be really funny. My boyfriend told me about it. It was really funny. I mean, at least when he told me. Like, I don't know if the video is funny, so don't quote me on that, okay? Don't quote me or clock me. Okay? Thanks. And this is honestly kind of my favorite part of the video, when I just get to like bake my face, but also get to talk to you through the camera. How's life going, really? Because life can sometimes be a little rough, you know? It's real rough. Like a dog, rough. It was a rough joke right there. Oof. We're going for triple pun right there. Then, of course, do not forget to wipe your under eye bake off just gently. Not to ruin the bake you just put on, but wipe it off. Wipey, wipey. And then you'll get a little bit of bake time. So I'm going to let this sit and relax, and I'll be right back. So we're halfway through our bake right about now. I'm just going to go ahead and start doing other things, because realistically, who's going to wait 15 minutes for their bake if they're like getting ready in the morning? Not everyone. I would though, because you know, I'm me. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Fenty blush stick. This is the shade Ridic on just a beauty sponge. Just go ahead and smile. I like to find the smiles, like this little dimple area of my cheek. I don't know what that's called. I think it's like the apple. And just like find those real quick, and then just put your blush right in there. Oh my god. Then it looks like you're like that little Barbie doll kind of thing, or like one of those porcelain dolls. That's my favorite look to go for, actually, the little porcelain doll look. But applying your blush through the beauty blender on a cream blush, I think it's great, you know? Some people hate cream blushes. Don't clock me, okay? Alright, there's that part. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit more powder, throw it over the top because it's a cream. We're going to set them all in place. And then after we set that, just let it bake for a minute more or two. Be right back when that's done. Done baking, we're going to go ahead and wipe off that bake. We're nice and mattified, but still looking normal, you know. A good matte look is great. Super matte, crusty dusting, could do without it. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to that highlight. We're gonna go ahead and grab our, or any eyeshadow palette will really do. I just like the Naughty palette from Kylie Jenner. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Jingle. You can see it, so this one right here. Super crusty dusty shade, but What I will give it is when I'm using my highlight for it, oh, it's a glitter. It's gorgeous. And you just gotta be careful because like it's very easy to go from like shiny and pretty to overdone super quick, as we saw in the last video. But you know, it's alright. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take it using that back end of this like horse or shark tooth shaped brush. Funny story, this brush is actually modeled after a shark tooth. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. Now you know. Okay? Not only are my videos hilariously funny, but they're also educational. You're welcome. Can't get that shit on National Geographic, can ya? No. The National Geographic shit. Alright, I'm gonna finish highlighting off of camera and I'll be right back. Done highlighting, so since we applied some powder to the face, we're gonna go ahead and set it. And you know the drill. Give it a quick fan and a thwart. I figured out you can't like really force your tongue on it. You gotta go like, and it gives it like a louder like hollow pop, you know. So we're gonna go in with bronzer and then we will be done because it's a natural glam look. So I'm gonna take that same old powder brush that I was just using for my baking powder, and we're just gonna go ahead and real gentle, nothing too extra. Because, you know, it's the middle of winter. You don't want to look stupid. And take gently, just go around the sides of your faces. It helps to, like, make your contour not seem as stupid if it's, like, super obvious. Because sometimes I have, like, obviously a very hard line right here. So that looks, wow, there's a lot of contour going on right there. So if you bronze it out, it kind of makes it look a little more natural. And that's the kind of the look we're going for today. It's a little more natural. You want to kind of do that 3 shape that everyone talks about, you know, 1, 2, 3, and it kind of looks like the number 3. I know this. I promise you, I went to a year of college. I promise you, I did. I can tell you this. All right, not looking too terrible. Just gonna try and pull my hair back just a little bit. You know, I love my hair being pulled in more than one way. Oh yeah, daddy, yes, daddy, yes. Anywho's, just gonna keep bronzing it out a little bit. Alrighty. Bronzed goddess. Bronze god, bronze goddess, whatever gender pronoun you identify under. You're bronzed. Yes, you are. And this is the Hula bronzer was a pairing with Manny Me Way from Benefit from last year. There's another powder on our face. What are we gonna do? We're gonna set it up. 20 million sprays later. Warp. Alright. And that is some natural glam for you folks. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so that you know when I get a new video uploaded. If you'd like to follow me on my makeup journey and more of my personal life, my Snapchat is BrianGiannone1. It is BRYANGRANNONE1. My Snapchat is Brian629. I don't have Twitter. Don't try and find me. I probably won't open a Twitter, so don't ask, okay? So, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day wherever you are. Thanks.